live everywhere.
Now we're live everywhere, and welcome to the Wednesday Night Live. We're happy that you're here. I have my coffee crew shirt on in honor of the entire coffee crew because they have been posting all of their pictures of some Run Eat Drink podcast swag that they have.
Yes, that is so sweet. And you guys have no idea how much we appreciate that. And seeing the new colors that are coming, that are like showing up in the photos.
They're beautiful.
They're out there. And in
Darlene,
fact,
welcome.
Are you not rocking a new shirt yourself?
I know. I have
a black one.
Yes. Darlene, coffee crew for you. Because she was sporting some new swag that looked really cool. And also, I have this one in black, but I don't have this one in blue. And every time that JoJo wears it, I'm always thinking, oh, I should have that color.
Yeah.
Can we customize any color? I believe you can do black. You can do blue. You could message them and see if they have the color they're really good about, checking to see what they have available or what they have accessible to them.
Yeah, that's the issue. What we found out is that not all colors are created equal when it comes to their availability in the supply chain. And like, for instance, I've got that flat dark earth tan one with our logo just in black. It looks kind of tactical,
Yeah.
And that one is super hard to get right now.
Well, I mean,
it's back now.
Even this is hard to get from what I understand.
But we did ask them, they added in additional colors. Yeah. And if there's something in particular you're looking for, shoot us a message or shoot Pure Creative Apparel message, either one, and we'll work to find out.
Yeah. They're really flexible in working for that. I know. Oh, look, hey, Pam and Ariel are on live, as is John Schroeder. And Pam and Ariel have said it will be based on availability as to what they could get.
But they are awesome. If it's available, they will do their best to get it. They're awesome to us.
And they're also looking for the hats, for the dry fit hats. And also they're looking for the Razorback tanks, and that's for Cheryl, who's also in the chat tonight.
Yes.
Hello, Rhonda Lee and John and Darlene and Jennifer Fink.
And Pam and Ariel.
As
you guys drop in, if you've come into the chat after we started, tell us who you are, where you're from, what you're drinking. Tonight, I've gone ahead and started cracking into
great.
it. We are celebrating kind of all things Tampa. I'm wearing year's Tampa Beer Run shirt, as evidenced by the yellow color, which is new, and the date emblazoned right on the front.
2022.
And since the race was in Tampa that we just recently did, and then we were back up there for another race that we're going to be covering on an upcoming episode for Richard's Run. And, again, it's just all things Tampa for us for the last couple of weeks. Well, we decided to go with the Tampa beer tonight also because a little later tonight, and we're competing against this for your eyeballs. And
did they start already? No, they started at 8.
I believe they started either 8 or 9. Tampa Bay Lightning is facing off against the Colorado Avalanche.
I believe that's correct.
In game 4
how I am
of the Stanley Cup Finals, and they've got to win tonight in order to stay in it. So we're saying go Bolts.
Go Bolts.
And we are having a beer tonight that is made in partnership with the Tampa Bay Lightning by one of our favorite breweries in the Tampa Bay area. And that is none other than Cigar City Brewing.
Cigar City Brewing.
And that is their high voltage.
The Tampa Bay who? That's what Meg says.
It's kind of hard to say that, given that if they win this one, it'll be their 3rd Stanley Cup.
She's never heard of them with emojis.
Saying.
But positively, she said she would wear hats all the time. She would wear the hats all the time. So just saying.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, the high voltage clocks in at 6.5% ABV. This has 40
Yes.
IBU on the bitterness International Bitterness Unit scale. This is listed as Cigar City Brewing and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Two of Tampa's most iconic organizations have teamed up to brew this bold, tropical India Pale Ale hopped with Simcoe, Cascade, and Strata hops that will hit you like a bolt from the brew.
I see what they did.
I see what they did. A little
I see it.
portmanteau there.
I see it. I see it. Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
color-wise, as you guys can see, well, let me turn off the screen sharing here so we don't have to, see that all that stuff there. Look at the color.
Oh, I see what you.
Very nice. A deep gold.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers
to Wednesday Night Live and our Runcation Nation.
International Princess Rhonda is here.
She is here.
The cocktail from last week. The bitters arrived today.
Oh, fantastic.
Please let us know what you think of it.
Cheryl is having a glass of limelight wine from Menage a Trois, and having pasta and meatballs. And let's see. Somebody's just having water. I believe that Running Through Wonderland Jen is just having water. And I don't know. I can't remember. Somebody else was having wine. Water with aloe for Jennifer Fink. So,
ooh.
Yeah. And
interesting.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Well, tell me what you think of the beer.
Well,
I have thoughts. Now, Rhonda is commenting on some of the hockey, which is that she is sadly going to be cheering on the Avalanche.
No,
because Nathan McKinnon's from Nova Scotia.
It's okay.
Understandable.
We understand.
And she's also bitter that the Bolts eliminated the Maple Leafs.
Well, Meg does root for the Bruins, and Meg,
that's not an option tonight.
I know, but she just says that's what she's never heard of the Bolts and doesn't, and they could very well be out tonight. We have no idea.
I thought they were going to be out last game.
When it comes to sports, we say sports ball. I want to know, because I know I grew up the daughter of a football coach. Football is, and maybe basketball, because he coached a little bit. Maybe that's where it ends for me. Where my knowledge of the sports ball happens.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So Meg is like, yes, go Colorado Avalanche. So, but Rhonda Lee, how is your beverage?
Well, apparently.
Did she like it?
So much better with the proper bitters and the dry sherry. I'm loving it. And so is the hubby. That's excellent. We are very glad to hear that.
This, I think, is, it's got the citrus notes, like the you know how they have tasting notes on Cigar City?
Yes.
On their website. Well, it says that they have kiwi. The tasting notes are like kiwi, cantaloupe, strawberry, play on the nose.
Oh, watch this. I can show that screen to everybody.
Oh, you can. And you could probably read it better than I can.
Yes.
It's super tiny on my screen.
Play on the nose with wheat bread and soft apple notes supporting. Medium bodied and vibrant, this beer offers raspberry, guava, and orange zest qualities on the palate with a soft malt quality and gentle bitterness as counterpoint. Actually, it's kind of a flowery description, but I think they're very accurate.
Yes. It's like, I think John Schroeder said in the chat that he's drinking Bromosa.
He is having Bromosa from
Big Storm
Brewing, and Bromosa is a tangerine IPA.
Yes.
A brute IPA.
And that is very citrusy.
Very,
very citrusy.
That's an excellent beer.
And this kind of reminds me of that, although that is way more citrusy.
What, the Bromosa? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say this actually does pleasantly remind me of Bromosa.
Yes.
But some of those other more exotic fruits, like the guava, and the cantaloupe, I'm getting a little bit of the like almost the aroma of cantaloupe.
And what did it say? Oh, you're getting the aroma of cantaloupe, but it says the aroma of kiwi and strawberry as well.
I wouldn't honestly know what a kiwi smelled like if you shoved it up my nose. I don't think they smell like much of anything, and I'm not a huge fan of the taste either. So
how do you like that
I mean,
mental
they're
image?
okay.
Do you like that mental image?
I've never.
Do you?
Eh,
It's great. Fabulous. How do you like it? Shove it up my nose.
I've never been overly impressed with kiwi. What can I say?
I think, that Bromosa sounds like it would be right up Brian's alley.
It probably would
Like
be.
Meg.
It's very tangerine.
Josh is now in the chat.
Josh is in the chat over on the gram.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah. So this is quite the crew. I'm so happy everybody is here. So excited.
Indeed.
Yay. Aw. So I may have teased them about showing the anniversary shirt.
Oh,
I might have
you might have mentioned that.
I might have mentioned that.
Well, do you have the graphic?
I don't
Because
know how many people are here that want to see it.
there might be one or two.
Do people want to see it? Let us know in the comments while we enjoy this Bromosa like or Bromosa adjacent beer.
Well, to be fair, it is.
To be fair, Southern Swells, the people who helped us love
IPAs.
IPA.
Yes,
In
they're
addition
in the
to Nice
chat.
Guys Pizza.
They're in the chat on the gram.
Oh, Southern Swells, we have to tell you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We so enjoyed our visit to your brewery. We cannot wait to do the Donna Marathon weekend again and stop by for a visit.
And I sent some coworkers of mine who are up there for work.
We always talk about you.
So
yeah,
they very much enjoyed what you guys are doing.
What happened? Like everybody left when I said we were going to tease the.
Well, we had some more people pop up over here on Facebook. So
maybe that's
welcome to Facebook.
Welcome.
And
Kelly is here
tubes.
and says, yes, you teased is what Meg says. And
show us the goods.
Show us the goods, Kelly says. So
I don't have the new graphic over
Yeah,
here.
you do.
No, that's not the new graphic. Yes, it is
Yes,
the new
it
graphic.
is.
Okay. My eyes are not that good from over here.
Yeah, it
All
is.
right, fine.
Did you enjoy my meme in Runcation Nation that said that's not the temperature, that's the speed, that's not the speed limit, that's the temperature?
Yeah.
Did you love that? Love it? Okay. You're sharing over there. One moment.
Amy's got to get up to share over on Instagram. This is really, really high tech. Yeah, Josh, you knew who that was intended for. He's like, don't shake your head at me.
Go Avalanche.
Yeah,
Really?
like go Avalanche.
Come on.
All right, so let me stop the screen sharing of the beer and let me start the screen sharing with the
Instagram's already got it.
Instagram's got it.
Yeah.
Fine. All right.
I don't know. Now they could tell us how if they like it. I don't know.
And that, everybody, is our new 5-year anniversary logo for the Run Eat Drink podcast.
Is Pure Creative Apparel still in the chat? Because we have to tell them you have worked tirelessly all around your super busy day jobs to revise and put so much love and effort and detail into this. Fun Size Jen, how are you?
And I know how much they love dealing with me as a client.
We are very, very difficult.
Like, what about this? Let's change this. What about this? Let's change this.
But it has to be like this. And what about this? And what? Oh, it's perfect. But what about this?
So I apologize publicly and profusely for being a difficult client. I know the greatest part of freelancing is dealing with clients. So glad I could help. Cheers, guys.
So we hope that you love it. Fun Size Jen has joined the chat here. And Meg says, yes, she loves it. Darlene says she loves it. John Schroeder says he loves it.
Rhonda Lee says she loves it.
Yay! Okay.
Josh says it looks spectacular.
Fantastic. We knew that. Ryan runs Disney. How are you? We're revealing our 5th anniversary shirt design tonight, in addition to drinking Cigar City Brewing high voltage.
Voltage with a B.
With a B as in bolt, as in the bolts.
Go Bolts.
As in the team that Meg and Rhonda Lee will not root for, but it's okay.
Or Josh.
Or Josh. Go Bruins.
No, apparently see Josh knows more about hockey than I do.
I don't.
Apparently, it says I'm a Quebec fan that became the Avalanche. Go Nordiques.
As long as the beer image is
What?
an IPA. John Schroeder says, as long as that beer image is an IPA. And Fun Size Jen says it's absolutely fabulous.
Good job, guys.
There you go.
Got some seals of approval here.
We can't wait to put it up there on purecreativeapparel.com. And I might have done some updates to our website, our race schedule,
You did.
And I made it easier to actually find the shirts that you can order.
Rhonda Lee says, I knew Josh was my spirit animal.
See, y'all are
you were busy. She's like, I've updated the website. We have a new partnership with a race. And we are going to be getting some items in for test and evaluation on the show.
Do you? Okay.
And that's today. She did that today.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yes, it's still today, right? Yes, I did it today. So we'll see. We have to get them in first, so they might not be a part of they'll be a part of us starting our 6th year, and they'll be like July, August kind of product reviews, that kind of thing.
Right. Well, I mean, we've talked about one before, and we are going to be reviewing Tailwind on the show. And then we've got some additional partner.
Others. Yeah.
Some others that are sending product for us to test and evaluate.
Finalizing that.
And I am super excited for that because the heat index is insane.
And discount codes might be an option, y'all.
And there's that.
So discount codes.
We are super excited.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for just the way they've come out and agreed to partner with us in that way. Josh says to Pure Creative Apparel, Dear Pure Creative Apparel, can we get custom text on the shirt? Like when Amy said in the first year of the podcast, do you know who you are? To Joan Benoit Samuelson, which is false. I just want to assert
# not false.
That is false because Dana doesn't tell the story correctly.
Oh,
he does not. He doesn't tell it correctly. So whatever. It was, I know who you are. And I stated that directly to her. Joan Benoit Samuelson, the first
running legend,
gold medalist.
We need to get on the show.
Since you have
such a great rapport with her.
I'm trying. No, I don't have a great rapport with her. I said, I know who you are.
She thinks you're a stalker.
She thinks I'm a stalker. So now she won't talk to me.
No, she totally will.
She's busy.
You know people.
She's busy doing a podcast for Audible. She's busy doing a master class for running.
On. Audible master. Who's heard of Audible and master class? Audible, call us.
We'd like you all to be sponsors.
Let me tell you, I live on Audible. I live on podcasts. There's another one called Blinkist. Not a show sponsor, just something I've found and I've over the last about year and a half, but really enjoy. It's really geared towards personal development books.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's other stuff too, but mainly personal development type books, nonfiction, and they give you the chapters broken down basically in like a summary, the whole book in like 15 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah. It's like they basically read a summary to you and it's a great way to get the key takeaways from books
I'm
on the
actually
go.
reading books.
Well, I'm doing that too, but I'm saying when I'm running.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because again, spoken word when I'm running almost
Yeah.
exclusively.
Well, Joan's podcast is only on Audible, not on Apple Podcasts.
Mm.
So it may be like a special deal with them.
Well, yeah, there are several companies doing
Mhm.
those kind of exclusives where you want to listen to this podcast, you have to listen to it on this platform.
Like Audible or yeah. So at any rate, Cheryl says she'll root for anyone, but the Caps. But we are a Penguins Kraken household, she says, in terms of
Oh.
sports.
Well,
Rooting for certain teams.
when Tampa first got the Lightning, I was graduating high school or it was my first year of college, whatever it was. And it was very shocking. Nobody expected hockey to be like a big thing in Tampa because
in Florida,
it's 1,000,000 degrees here. We don't have really any ice rinks, or we have a handful to speak of, but not a lot. And it just wasn't really a thing. And then, Tampa Bay Buccaneers had at that point never seen a Super Bowl, a track record of sucking out loud, but having diehard fans. The Tampa Bay Rowdies, who are now back, had disbanded at that point. We didn't have professional soccer anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And the Tampa Bay Devil Rays were not a thing yet. They had built the stadium and they were bringing the team to the Tampa Bay area, but didn't exist. So here comes the Tampa Bay Lightning all of a sudden out of the blue. And within a couple of years, they were kicking butt and taking names and got their first cup.
Meg says
it was kind of shocking.
Meg says to Josh, are there any other sports besides hockey? Just wondering. Definitely no, right? Hockey or nothing. And Josh just wants to keep egging me on. So teasing me. I see. Josh recommends Tim Kennedy's book called Scars and Stripes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Josh, did you? Oh, he dropped it in the chat. Okay, good. I can grab it. Because if that's on like Blinkist or something like that, I'll love to check that out.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to need something. It is so hot right now. I was about to get an explicit tag here. We have had heat indices of over 100 degrees for the last like 2 weeks, almost every day.
Jennifer Fink is a big sports fan, but she's never watched a single hockey game, live or on television.
It's no golf.
What?
It's so fast paced, and
golf.
No, yes, I'd love to see them play golf as fast as these guys play hockey. That would make golf very entertaining. However, hockey is very fast paced.
It is. I don't even know what's happening half the time.
So that's a good thing. The only drawback is if you have an older, we're lucky because we're lucky that our TV died the other year or like last year. So we got a new TV, which can handle the movement and you don't get a lot of motion blur. But if you have an older TV, it would not be a fun thing to watch.
Meg says that going to a live hockey game is a blast. It's awesome.
No doubt.
Yeah. And Donald 1075 has just joined. Welcome.
Hello, Donald.
Welcome.
Well,
it's Don L.
Or Don.
Don. I'm trying.
Other. And Rhonda says, nope, no other sports matter besides hockey and running.
Oh, well, Jennifer Fink is going to a baseball game tomorrow, so I guess that doesn't count for Rhonda Lee.
I don't think so.
Hockey taught Josh to swear in Swedish.
In Swedish.
Did you know that? Did you know?
It's amazing what you can pick up.
I love almost all sports but golf, Meg says. And always heckle the goalie, according to Josh.
Yeah, if you heckle the golfers, you get kicked out.
They want it to be silent.
Although they have their own clap.
They want it to be silent.
Dignified.
It's going for par. Going for par.
You ever notice that golf announcers sound like they moonlight on NPR?
They do? No?
Yeah, when they're talking, in that hushed tone, it's like,
Here we are.
hello, welcome to
He needs
NPR chat. Welcome to golf chat.
now
Same thing.
Some dude on the golf course is on hole number 9, just par 4.
When I had to do golf in high school PE, it was comical.
I tried it. Pam and I went to high school together, and she stuck around golf way longer than I did. I had no patience for it at all. It was so annoying.
I mean,
I was like so frustrated.
I had the power, but not the precision or the skill to direct the ball anywhere. Like I could get it generally in that direction, way far away from me. That's about it.
I can't hit. No golf. No.
Yeah.
No golf. No golf.
And Pam is over here in the chat saying golf captain, baby. Pam was the golf captain.
Yes, she was. She was the captain. She had the patience and still does of a saint. And she was very good. So I couldn't do it. I was like, I want to throw this putter over there.
Now, see, golf is a sport, not a huge fan. Golf movies, great.
Like which golf movies?
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, okay. So Adam Sandler golf movies. That's it. Jojo has joined the chat.
Hello, Jojo.
Yay.
Well, I was also going to say
that was almost like a horn. Like a bullhorn.
Oh,
yay!
Yeah, like for the sports. We're talking
for the sports ball.
We're talking running, eating, drinking, and we of course are having a Tampa-based beer from Cigar City Brewing. They're high voltage, and I guess I can now minimize the screen over here.
Oh, okay. Well,
that doesn't work very well. Let's see.
Well, it's on your face now. No.
I know that doesn't work either. Let's do this. There we go.
One moment.
High voltage. Because we are cheering on the Tampa Bay Lightning.
We are.
To not get knocked out of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight. Pam says her captainhood was short-lived, but she will take it.
Once a captain, always a captain, yeah?
Until you mess up. Then maybe not so much.
Well, I mean, you can always say you were a captain.
Well, true.
Huh? Now Josh is doing Happy Gilmore references that I don't know. So, will you actually watch the game is the question.
Actually, yes. I went to sleep the other night to it.
The other night?
Because I was shocked that they were about to get shut out.
But if they start to, oh my.
I may tune out. Depends. It depends on how the game goes, but fingers crossed.
If it's very lopsided, maybe not.
Admittedly, I am not a diehard sports person.
Jojo, they're playing the Colorado Avalanche. The Bolts are playing the Colorado Avalanche.
And then I in the course of conversation, for those that are late joining us, I said golf not my favorite sport because we got off onto golf, and I said, however, great golf movies.
Yeah.
And Caddyshack is another one.
Oh, yes. Also, Kenny Loggins was on that soundtrack, and any 80s movie that has a Kenny Loggins song is going to be a hit.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You just know that.
Absolutely.
So, Tin Cup for golf movies. Yes.
Yeah.
Rene Russo and
what's his name? Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner. Yes. Yes. That wasn't bad.
Rhonda Lee said she's going to follow baseball. Who else was saying they were going to follow baseball?
Jennifer Fink is going to a baseball game tomorrow.
She's going to.
I don't know if she actively follows baseball. She might. Maybe.
Oh, we have a request over here from our friends at Pure Creative Apparel. Ariel wants some recommendations for some good cider.
Ooh, good cider. Runcation Nation, let's go. Good cider in your hometown.
We've tried all the cider boys, but he was in Virginia and ate at a place where it was locally made and was the bomb.
So Meg always follows baseball. Josh says he's all right, much like Kenny Loggins sings in Caddyshack.
Exactly.
Don't
nobody worry about you, Josh.
And now Meg will have the Footloose soundtrack in her head all night long. Thanks so much, she says to me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
There are definitely worse soundtracks to have.
You
in your
are
head.
welcome.
It could be like Highlander 2 instead.
You gotta.
So see, it could be.
So you gotta cut loose. Footloose.
Kick off your Sunday shoes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start out the cider recommendations,
and then Meg has one
because I'm gonna say this is commercially available.
Okay,
and they have a pretty good selection, and those are the selections from Ace.
Oh, like Jennifer Fink was just talking about the pineapple cider from Ace.
They do several different ciders. They also do different fruits as well, including a pineapple one that's quite tasty.
Yes.
So I'm a pretty big fan of that one, and you can generally get that in a lot of places. It's very widely distributed.
Does Ariel want dry or sweeter ciders? Is what Cheryl is asking.
Percival, cheers from Germany. Well, cheers from the United States. Welcome.
Cheers, Percival. How are you? And Meg says Down East cider is good. I got hooked on cider first with Woodchuck Fall. I mean, Woodchuck has, just Woodchuck cider. And Ariel says he wants the sweeter side of cider, if that helps anybody make recommendations. But Woodchuck Fall with that cinnamon apple pie kind of goodness is so good if you could ever find it. I don't know if they stopped making it though, but there's still Woodchuck cider and the regular apple from them. Pretty good. It's pretty good. And let's see. Ace Pineapple Meg is saying yes, 2 thumbs up. And Fun Size Jen just got a new bottle of hot sauce in the mail.
Ooh.
Can you tell us more about the hot sauce? Said hot sauce. What is it? Ace Guava.
Yes.
Ace, since we're talking about Ace, Cheryl says the guava is a favorite of hers.
I love guava, period.
Yeah.
Like guava pastry, guava paste, guava fruit.
I like a guava and cream cheese dessert.
Oh yeah.
Anything like that.
Yep. And Pam
and the pineapple one is Ace.
Pineapple one is from Ace. And you can find that at ABC Liquor,
Total Wine. It's pretty readily available. Josh, have an amazing night. He had to go.
See you, Josh. Be safe.
Yeah.
Drive safe.
Yeah. So, Fun Size Jen said she got the hot sauce in the mail and doesn't understand. She's like, I don't know. I'm so excited. Don't know why. Meg says, hot sauce is sizzling and exciting. I get it.
Ooh.
Hot sauce. I love it. I love hot sauce. I put it on everything.
You do put it on everything. But you also, I think you draw the line at about 700,000 Scovilles.
Possibly. Yeah.
And Pam and Ariel will drop more in the chat also as people suggest them, or we'll mention them and everybody else.
Hannah's in the chat here. Running mom with a big bum.
Hello.
Yeah. Cheers. We're having a Tampa beer called High Voltage.
Voltage.
We're
celebrating
I said voltage.
I emphasized it.
Voltage.
I would like to try some Nova Scotia ciders. Just saying.
And Stephanie Swan is here. Stephanie, we need for the designers at Pure Creative Apparel who were magnificent in putting together our anniversary shirt. We need cider recommendations. And also, Hannah, cider recommendations. That's what we're on right now.
Yeah, for those that might be joining us late, I just put it up on the screen over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is our 5-year anniversary logo designed by our friends at Pure Creative Apparel, who are in the chat tonight. And they rock. I mean, we're just so thrilled with what's coming. So that's going to be available on the website coming very, very shortly. So
yeah, there it is. It's back for everyone. Now it's back. So yes. So we did reveal the shirt design ahead of our sports and cider talk.
yes.
Yeah.
We're kind of all over the map tonight. We started
we are.
started with hockey. We ended up on golf movies, and then apple cider, because that's what you talk about when you tune into the Run, Eat, Drink podcast.
So where is PCA located? I imagine Pure Creative Apparel. That's PCA.
Yes.
Or Orlando. And where do I go to order a shirt?
Well, you can go to
runeatdrink.net, and at the top of the
newly designed website.
Well, the edited.
It's newly designed and recently edited.
Okay, yes. It says in the main menu at the very top, you'll see things like shows like you're used to seeing, Run, which we recently updated the race calendar. And then you'll also see a link to swag. So
actually, I think it says support the show.
It says swag.
You changed it to swag. Okay.
Yeah. All the ways to support the show are on the page, but the very top one on the page is swag. So
gotcha.
I called it swag. There's still a link to supporting the show at the bottom in the footer of our page. So there it is. And if you hate it, Dana, you can always change it.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. You have a login. See? Get swag.
Ah.
See? So, yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I could show everybody this too. This is kind of cool.
Okay.
Why don't you talk while I'm doing this? Because nobody wants to watch me click around on the internet.
How is the sizing of the shirts? If Pure Creative Apparel, Pam and Ariel are still in the chat, we're still getting cider recommendations for you. And a work-related question, which is, how is the sizing compared to modern-day Disney shirt sizes?
Oh, I can answer that one.
Go ahead.
Modern day Disney shirt sizes are terrible. They run very small. They
do run small.
Yeah.
But these don't.
Also, their sport shirts, unless you get certain ones, because they've changed their distributors, they don't have a lot of flex in their tech shirts.
I know
they're very, very stiff.
Yes, exactly. I would say
and I'm not bad mouthing Disney's products. My preference is a tech shirt that's got some flex in it, maybe a little more spandex in the mix.
And JoJo says she orders a 2X in women's because she likes a little room when she orders the shirts from Pure Creative Apparel, because she likes a little room to maneuver.
Yeah.
Love it. So, and you can just dismiss.
I know that person. I know these people.
That's so when I get the newsletter up and
right
running.
Here, you can click on Get Swag.
Yeah.
And look, get some swag. Shop the store.
It's the first thing.
Right there.
Yeah.
And that takes you to the Pure Creative Apparel store.
Yes. So there you are.
Thank you, Pam and Ariel. You guys are amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're getting the official word here. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. I love it.
PCA.
Performance shirts tend to be a bit larger and roomy, which I think is great when you're running.
Yeah.
So, they're true to size, if not a bit larger.
Mm-hmm.
And we can add sizing and dimension to the shirts if needed.
Oh.
It couldn't hurt if you guys are able to do it. Just saying.
I think they're very responsive when it comes to orders in terms of letting you know different details about the shirts. So it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And Darlene says that Pure Creative Apparel are very true to size. So if you're used to and usually getting a certain size, it's pretty accurate, is what I think she says and means. So there you go.
I love it. There's a reason we went with them and stuck with them. They're awesome to us, and they're awesome to our.
So Fun Size Gin
folks.
is usually a women's medium. So I think she would be fine to order a women's medium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one thing over these shirts, I have not had any shrinkage with any of the products.
No.
At all.
No.
So I mean, I think that's great.
Yeah.
So
no, generally I'll hang mine up to dry or dry it inside out.
And I, on the other hand, believe in the Darwinian method of laundry, which is everything goes in one temperature, one soap, and whatever survives gets to be worn another day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess. Because
guess who doesn't do a whole lot of laundry around here? And look.
No comment.
The performance tees are pre-shrunk. That's
look at it. Yay.
See?
So
even I can't mess it up.
Jojo agrees. And Stephanie Swan, who's watching us on her 15-minute break at work, which she's laughing at the Darwin method of laundry.
I learned that in college.
And Meg is the team Darwinian laundry as well.
I also learned the method of dirty but wearable.
And Darlene says that's why men shouldn't do laundry.
I agree, Darlene. She's laughing like, nice try.
I know you're going to do laundry. So that's why I have instructions on how to do mine. The sniff test, dirty but wearable.
Exactly.
Dirty but wearable. It's such a man thing to say. Steph says. Fun Size Jen says poly or tech fabrics should not shrink in the dryer, but they do.
They can.
That's for sure. They can. So I just hang up everything.
Let's say I can tell you, I have honestly put all of my Pure Creative Apparel shirts at one time or another through the dryer.
He has.
And
it's true.
They've come out on the other side okay.
So
now, should you do that on a regular basis? No.
Well,
don't be like me. When it comes to laundry, because I replace clothes as a result of my cutthroat methods.
You do. So you're constantly updating your wardrobe to
the
latest fashion trend.
Well, let's not get carried away. I prefer to think of it as the Run Eat Drink podcast scientists come out with faster tech fabrics. I'm upgrading my running technology so that I can maintain the competitive edge when I'm on the road.
Because as you have said,
17's 22% faster. It's not me saying that, it's science.
Science. Sorry.
There you have it.
This is only 6%, right?
Ish.
Oh. Well, perhaps I should slow down.
I believe we said 6.5 and it says 6.5 on the can. By the way, the beer tonight, if you have not caught that already, High Voltage from Cigar City Brewing. Go Bolts, made in collaboration with the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh, Original Sin is another cider that I would recommend.
Original Sin. They also have a number of different ciders, including different fruits. They have one that you really like called Black Widow.
I do love it. Yes. It's not based on spiders. Doesn't taste like spiders, but but I like it. It's a variation on their Original Sin.
Yeah.
Original Sin. The Cider Boys, is it?
They've already tasted. PCA's already tasted their way through Cider Boys, so they were looking for some other stuff.
Okay.
Cider Boys is good too.
I missed that.
And I was also going to. I was going to, and she says Ariel's on the Ace website as we speak.
Oh, good.
And Ariel says he agrees with me. It's all about aerodynamics.
Oh, you mean with the shirts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the Olympics when they have that special cut to the running gear or their swimsuit. It's the same thing, same principle.
So the 17 to 22% faster. is what you all are agreeing on. I mean, we've been in the labs. The researchers have been hard at work.
They have. And
how can you?
We're going to be doing some science in the coming weeks. I can't wait to do the hydration product reviews.
Yes.
That we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Which means we're going to be doing some middle of the day hot weather runs specifically to test the items.
You are.
The talent that's,
Okay. Middle of the day, that's a very broad term. I like
when the sun is high and the heat is high.
Maybe like 9 or 10 in the morning.
If you're going to start your long run, then sure.
Okay.
We're going to torture test these hydration tools. We have to. It's not for us. It's for you.
Science. It's for science.
It's for science.
Okay. Got it.
She's like, what did I sign up for? Damn it.
They better be good. That's all I have to say.
As long as they keep you hydrated and feeling,
good.
As good as you can be at the end of a hot weather run.
That is entirely true. So at any rate, that is, yeah, I'm serious. I think he might I don't know if he does any other type of beer, but I think he would also like fruited beer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like if Ariel were to make his way over towards Tampa to Eulalie for something like
the wedding beer
from Eulalie. If you're interested, there's another, is it a cider or a mead? Recorderling?
Oh yeah. Cider, Recorderling. Yeah. They have like a kiwi. They have strawberry.
The one that I'm accustomed to doesn't taste like, it tastes like a liquid Jolly Rancher.
Fair.
And I think it's like kiwi strawberry, and it absolutely does not taste like it's an adult beverage.
Yeah. So there's some good choices. There's some good choices there. And that wedding beer over it. I even think he might like Bromosa that John had tonight.
Yes.
I think because of the citrus flavors, maybe.
That one's very citrus.
Yeah.
Quite tasty.
That's all I'm saying. That's really, give it a go.
Indeed.
So,
as we are getting close to the top of the hour, we just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has been helping us celebrate over the last couple of weeks with our 5-year anniversary.
Let me tell you, we had hard drive failures at the precise moment of our 5th anniversary.
Hand me what's to the left of the new Synology over there.
What? To the left?
To the left of it, on the shelf, right next to the new Synology.
Okay.
Yep. So the last week or so has been about replacing these. And as of today, I actually finished rebuilding our external storage array, which
I was missing comments.
Is kind of a thing for us. And Amy is behind on comments over here. So
laundry,
it's taken a few days to get it up and running, get files moved over onto it, I had to install not only hard drives in this new box, but also SSD drives, as well as additional RAM. It's ready to go. It's done. It's doing its thing. But yeah, we had a box that held 5 of these bad boys just go on us. So we have been piecemealing our edit of the 5-year anniversary episode. The
Meg
video
had to go, and I forgot. I didn't
episode.
See it to say good night.
So. Good night.
Good night, Meg.
And we've been piecemealing that edit together. We are still working on that edit. We are hoping to have that episode out and in the feed. It'll be a video episode, so you can watch it on our website. You can watch it in your podcatcher if your podcatcher supports video. If it doesn't, it's going to sound like you're listening to video. So we kind of did that one knowing that, this was going to be a video episode. But we are recreating the first episode of the show.
Oh, a strawberry truly for Pam and Ariel.
That may be a good suggestion, although truly is a seltzer, not a cider.
And Kelly says the wedding beer drool. So I'm catching up. See how I'm catching up. And yeah. So I'm sorry. I was so behind that. Hydration tools. What did I miss? And then I caught her up in the comment about how we've been partnering with some companies to get hydration options to be able to test.
Yeah, we're going to test them out for flavor, for how well how good we feel after a hot weather run, and how things like taste.
Cheryl has tested them all,
and how good they are to your tummy.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, we'll get into more detail than that here.
No.
So that's coming. Looking forward to that.
Pretty bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
it's okay.
I was so behind. I was so behind. I thought that they just stopped scrolling. The comments just stopped scrolling.
So, yeah. Anyway, new hard drives are ready.
Yes.
We've got we've got a bunch of the editing done. We'll have the new video episode out.
In the meantime,
hopefully soon. Yes, you've been dropping other stuff into the feed.
Yes, we've been, flashing back to episodes, and we received a wonderfully nice message from Bart Yasso.
We did.
Yes. He said happy.
The mayor of running.
Yes. And we are featuring his chats with us this week. And he messaged us and said, congratulations on your anniversary. Keep up the good work.
Yay.
So that meant a lot. That was very nice. So as we feature some of our favorite interviews and things like that, as we get our technology back up and running, and then we finish that, we can get back on track with episodes and bring new content and just continue, get year 6 started off in the right way.
Yeah.
With hopefully some stuff that you all will be excited to see.
Yeah, and I think that I know that we're going to be doing like an unboxing video and a little behind the scenes thing. I think tomorrow,
which is different from
a little bit different. We'll not have
standard episodes,
anything to do with running, eating, or drinking.
No,
and I don't know where that's going to be, but you'll announce it wherever it's going to be.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that because we have some upgrades also for the studio. Since while things are just blowing up, we may as well replace some things that are also aging. And thanks to our sponsors of the show.
Oh, patrons, I put in your feed the proto episode footage. So while we're rebuilding and getting everything back up and running, I found that when we were digging through old files, I found the prototype episode 0 never aired footage, put it together in every way. I tried the best I could. But that's in the patron feed, and hopefully you get a good little laugh out of that. And I might have made Dana be on camera for a lot of the 5th anniversary recreation because I was on camera for so much of that horrendous footage. Let me tell you. Jojo says, when you started, did you ever dream you'd still be here being awesome 5 years later? Isn't that's sweet?
Definitely for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's for us. That question is for us because I couldn't do it without you.
You're being awesome. I'm carrying all the stuff to help you be awesome.
No, his handsome face is a part of the show. So yeah, I can't believe we have people that these great and fantastic and really kind and motivating people in the running community that we have found. Great restaurateurs, brewers, restaurant managers.
Yeah, we've talked we've talked about some already tonight. We talked about, like Big Storm. We talked about not Tampa Bay Brewing, but Cigar City Brewing. We got our friends from Beach Brothers Barbecue, who just joined us over in the
Love
Instagram
your
chat.
brisket,
Amazing
man. Oh my God.
restaurateurs here in Southwest Florida,
Ugh.
plus the restaurants we've been to all over the country from Key West to Anchorage.
She says you're awesome too.
Well, that's very kind of you to say, but
yeah,
it's all her.
I mean, like Tim Shackton at Eulalie, Richard Gonsmart of that whole entire Tampa restaurant group, the Columbia restaurant group. We have met so many kind people. Southern Swells was in the chat tonight, and they have been so instrumental in us developing our palates.
Mm-hmm.
And when we couldn't travel, there were so many in that 2020 era that kept us alive, that we've met virtually, like Eric Cantor from Expedition Roasters Coffee, Narrative.
Caleb from Narrative.
Caleb McPherson and his lovely wife, and Big Storm Coffee, and
on and on.
There are so many, and I've probably left a bunch out.
Oh yeah. So to answer your question, the short answer to your question is no, we had no idea we'd be doing this 5 years later. So that's amazing.
We've had, and if I could have ever dreamed that we would have a logo like we have from Ariel and Pam, and if I could ever I could never imagine that, what he created for us. And if I could ever dream of having a Runcation meetup like we did in Jacksonville, or so many people meeting through our show and then having their own Runcation meetups, I could never, ever have imagined that. I mean, it's a dream. It was a dream at the outset, but to see the way it's come together, and so many people who are now our friends, companions, biggest supporters, and who have just embraced us in such a way. It's just been terrific. And we can't say enough about how much you make our lives 110% better. Like, you know how you say in the Running Drink podcasts, gear will make you 17 to 22% better. These people have made us infinitely better.
Absolutely.
For it. So I can't say enough.
Having to adjust a cable that the dog just knocked loose.
I thought he was going to knock the tripod over.
That was about to be interesting. Nope. Got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
You're okay.
More or less.
So I hope everybody likes the design of the shirt, and I hope that everybody is excited to see year 6. I'm excited for more meetups in year 6 and beyond, and to see what else comes of this crazy journey that we could never, ever have predicted.
Absolutely.
And how thankful we are that we have it. I am.
Yeah, 100%. So. Now we do Pam and Ariel over here. It's Ariel here working on getting cool and dry, very breathable fabric. Good things to come. And thank you for all the cider suggestions. Definitely going to try them out. Love you both. The wedding beer also sounds delicious.
Oh, yeah.
And he wants to know, is there a difference between vodkas like Tito's and Grey Goose besides the price?
Oh,
short answer is yes, there can be, depending on how it's distilled, how many times it's distilled, and the type of distillation process that they use. So yes, there is a difference. Typically your really cheap vodkas will be distilled fewer times. Your more expensive ones distilled more. That takes more of the impurities out, gives you a cleaner flavor, but your mileage may vary, and definitely not all vodkas are created equal, and
true.
Price does not equal quality.
True. Jojo is requesting a dry wicking hat with a Velcro enclosure.
We have a very specific request there. You heard that. A dry fit wicking hat with a Velcro enclosure.
They're working on the hats and also the Razorback tanks. So I agree with you. Not all vodkas are created equal. you have just conveyed the science behind that. I tend to like Tito's.
Well,
but-
Tito's for the price,
Mhm.
I think is certainly a good option.
Yeah.
And I have heard, and there's a whole like internet subculture about this, but the house brand from Costco for a
Oh,
lot of their
yeah.
liquors are
Mhm.
made by big name distilleries. And from what I understand, very, very high quality. We don't have a Costco
Ooh.
membership. They're not a sponsor. We do not have any affiliation with the company in spite of the similarity in our name, unfortunately.
What?
Costco.
Oh, yeah, not Costa and Costco, no. No. Tito's. Is Tito's gluten-free? I don't know.
I don't know, but they are big supporters
I
of
think
dog
they are.
adoptions.
Yeah.
So I do love them for that.
Mhm.
And we did do a Teams call recently, Pam and Ariel.
Teams?
Well, not Teams. It was we did a Zoom call with some of our show patrons.
Oh, yeah. So we did. If we have 25 active patrons
Mhm.
who support our show. And so we invited them all to participate, and we had several of them come. And Darlene was just so sweet, and the compliments, and just it was so great just to hang out with everybody, have a beverage. We had the original beers that we tried at the very first Tampa beer run with them.
Yeah.
And they just talked about how they found us, and it was just,
And everything else that came to mind.
and how we need to have another cocktail hour all together. So it was just so great. And I can't wait for that again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But hey, guys, you've helped us kill an hour here on the internet, and we cannot thank you enough for spending that hour with us, tuning out the world, helping us celebrate and cheer on the Tampa Bay Lightning as they come from behind to defeat the Colorado Avalanche, or not. We're not really sure how that's going to go, but
We don't know.
this may not age well if we're saying that they're going to win. So we'll see. Fingers crossed.
It was your hometown,
for the Tampa boy,
and we're connecting to some Tampa.
It's all Tampa
teams
tonight.
That so we're in Florida. We're trying to support our Florida teams, and
absolutely,
if they don't win, at least they gave it a good go, and that's what sports is all about, is just doing the very best, giving your best effort.
You can.
So
do us a favor, head over to runeatdrink.net, check out the show. You can click on the listen now button all over the front page.
Yeah.
You can also go back if you click on the show's link at the top and go all the way back to episode 1 to see how it all began. All of our shows are in the feed. New episodes typically every Tuesday. We have been a little bit behind due to our technical issues. We should be back on schedule hopefully in the coming week. If not, we're going to be doing one more, I think, flashback episode. And
we have a few where our last flashback episode ends the month on the 30th.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're
in addition to any new content that we put out there.
Exactly. But tons of new content and some great flashbacks. Go check it out. Runeatdrink.net. Of course, if you would like to support the show, please go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/runeatdrinkpodcast. Become a patron of the show. Fans, founders, and insiders get great perks. And then we have premium perks at the Accomplish, Explore, and Indulge levels as well. Thank you guys for everybody who is a patron. And for those of you who may become a patron, it means the absolute world to us. Live stream tomorrow somewhere on the interwebs of us doing a little bit of an unboxing for new studio gear.
Yeah.
Amy's going to tell me when we're doing it, and I will open the box and we'll
unpack it.
We'll do the thing.
You can see the geekery that is our household.
Indeed. Check us out, runeatdrink.net. Guys, good night. Thank you. Go Bolts.
Hopefully they'll give it their best effort.
And we'll see you guys really soon. Good night.
Bye. We love you.